Oh, this Bible looks kind of interesting. Talks about dragons, unicorns, giants, talking snakes. Oh, it's got to be a book of fairy tales, isn't it? No, 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 guys. Slow down just a minute. You got to be understanding what historical context actually has to play into this. Basically, talking snakes. People say, "You believe in talking snakes, do you?" I ask, well, who was that talking snake? We're discussing the devil, or Satan himself. This is a spiritual being which can actually morph into anything he wants. The Bible describes him as a roaring lion, and there are lions. Describes him as a talking snake, and there are snakes today, and also describes him as a dragon, and there definitely were dragons, aka dinosaurs. And again, possibly some still alive. They fit perfectly fine within a biblical worldview. Giants? Well, pre-flood conditions caused animals, people, and plants to grow a lot larger back then. Strong electromagnetic field and hyperbaric oxygen chambers, and tons of human skeletons have been excavated to show that people got well over 10 or 12 feet tall, or even 20, or even up to 30 feet tall. You can even see the graph down in the description. And unicorns? Well, of course, the Greek mythology that has been warped to show that there is this one horse with a horn coming out of its head. I might as well say it was completely not a horse-type animal. It could have been a certain type of dinosaur, described as a single-horned creature. Either a rhinoceros or anything else could count, but possibly a certain dinosaur that only had a single horn. And what about, are you talking about dragons? Well, I'd explain to you that basically if you've seen the great seminar called Dinosaurs in the Bible, that dinosaurs were actually the dragons of history. There are thousands of legends of people killing off dragons, and pretty much, when a lot of people move into a certain area of the world, nobody wants to live next door to a dragon, so the more ferocious animals are driven off. So basically, dragons are mentioned in the Bible 35 times, and it talks about the dragons in the seas. Possibly some dinosaurs are still alive today in the seas. Basically, back then, they had so many sea serpent stories and so many sea monster stories. In wooden ships, they would be going across the water quite a lot slowly. Now, with a lot of metal ships and a lot more engineered, they'd be making a lot of noise through all their machines. So basically, sound travels very good underwater, right? So basically, those animals could be hearing those sounds from quite so far away that they will want to avoid those things. So it's a little trickier finding dinosaurs alive in the water. But might as well say Loch Ness Monster, Lake Champlain Monster, all these evidences, even some lakes here in Japan report of some sea monsters described like dinosaurs still alive here too, even in Canada, even in Europe, even in China. This is a big embarrassment for Darwinism. Cryptozoology is a clear fact to show that evolution is not part of science and is a carefully protected state religion. It has never been true from the beginning. Darwin was no scientist, and might as well say the complete evidence shows the complete opposite to show that God's word is true from the very beginning. I hope that helps quite a few of you. Peace out, keep thinking, Jesus bless you, and TDFN, ta-da for now.